Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, why are the symbols of ancient occultism everywhere you look? Why do the same bloodlines stay in power for centuries? Why does nearly every elite institution, government, education, media, even religion speak in unison, pushing the same godless agenda? There's a hidden force behind all of it. Not just corruption, not just greed, but a spiritual order masquerading as fraternity, that is Freemasonry. You've been told it's a harmless club of men who want to give back to society, but behind that charitable mask is a secret priesthood, an elite religious system of ritual, deception, and Luciferian worship. And unless you know how to see it, it will continue to rule you from the shadows. Let's begin. Freemasonry presents itself as a brotherhood of builders, a moral society, a group that values character and tradition, but look closer and you'll see the language of religion embedded in everything they do. Their lodges are called temples. Their gatherings involve altars, prayers, and sacred oaths. Their ceremonies revolve around death and resurrection, ritual rebirth, and initiation into higher light. Their degrees are modeled after ancient mystery schools, not the teachings of Christ. And their most revered teacher, Albert Pike, 33rd degree sovereign Grand Commander of the Scottish Rite. Here's what Pike wrote on page 321 of his anti-Bible Morals and Dogma. Lucifer the light-bearer, strange and mysterious name to give to the spirit of darkness. But Lucifer, the son of the morning, it is he who bears the light. He didn't say Lucifer is the enemy. He said Lucifer is the bringer of enlightenment. That's the real foundation of Freemasonry. Not brotherhood, not charity, but gnosis, secret knowledge passed down from ancient Babylon and Egypt, filtered through Jewish Kabbalah, and hidden behind layers of symbolism. That's why Freemasonry teaches that no single religion holds all truth. All gods are welcomed. All paths are accepted, except one. Jesus Christ is the only name they cannot exalt, because his light exposes the lie. No man comes to the Father except through me. Jesus teaches us in John 14:6. And then Paul tells us in 2 Corinthians 11:14, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Satan deceives us as the false light, Lucifer. Freemasonry is not just about spiritual deception. It's a system of power and domination. It is the glue that binds secret societies, financial elites, politicians, entertainers, judges, and corporate giants together under one hidden allegiance. Ask yourself, why are so many U.S. presidents confirmed Freemasons? Why are countless CEOs, judges, generals, and high-ranking clergy members tied to the lodge? Why are the same symbols repeated in every major world capital? Compasses, obelisks, checkerboards, pyramids, and eyes. Because the same hidden hand is orchestrating it all. Freemasonry trains its members in the art of dualism, public face versus hidden allegiance. Albert Pike admitted this. The blue degrees are but the outer court or portico of the temple. Part of the symbols are displayed there, but he is intentionally misled. Morals and Dogma, page 819. In other words, the lower members are lied to. Only the initiated know that the true God of Freemasonry is not the God of the Bible, but Lucifer, the morning star. And they're not hiding it. The global elite use Masonic principles to engineer chaos so they can impose order. This is their motto. Ordo ab chao. Order out of chaos. They manufacture wars. They orchestrate pandemics. They collapse economies. Then they offer the solution, a one-world government, a digital monetary system, a universal religion under the coming false Christ, exactly as the book of Revelation warned, and the whole world marveled and followed the beast. Revelation 13:3. He causes all, both small and great, to receive a mark. Revelation 13:16. This is not theory, it's prophecy being fulfilled in real time. One of the most disturbing parts of this deception is how deeply it's infiltrated Christianity. Not only are many pastors Freemasons, but the very architecture of modern churches often includes Masonic symbols, obelisks near the sanctuary, Eye of Horus windows, compass and square motifs, even black and white checkerboard floors in some pulpits. And the teaching? Watered down, sanitized, stripped of power, Many churches today preach tolerance over truth, unity over righteousness, and man-centered gospels designed to tickle ears. The Apostle Paul warned this day would come in 2 Timothy 4:3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers. But Freemasonry is even bolder. It openly rejects the exclusivity of Christ. A Mason can pray to Allah, Krishna, Lucifer, or the great architect, but never publicly to Jesus, because the moment Christ is exalted above all names, the Masonic temple collapses. As Albert Pike confessed, the Masonic religion should be, by all of us, initiates of the high degrees, maintained in the purity of the Luciferian doctrine. Morals and Dogma, page 321. This is not just heresy, it's blasphemy, and millions of well-meaning Christians are being lured into this system by Christian leaders who wear two faces, one for the pulpit, one for the lodge. What's the end game? Freemasonry is not the end. It's the gateway drug into a global Luciferian system. Behind it lie other secret societies, Skull and Bones, the Rosicrucians, the Jesuits, the Committee of 300, the Council on Foreign Relations, and ultimately, the beast system prophesied in Revelation. All roads lead to a one-world religion that denies Christ, celebrates the self, and welcomes the coming Antichrist. And Freemasonry is the bridge. Why do you think Hollywood is obsessed with occult symbols? Why are pop stars covering one eye, forming pyramids, showing Masonic hand signs? Because they serve the same master. As Jesus said, "You are of your father the devil, and the desires of your father you want to do." John 8:44. We were warned the final deception will look like peace, like tolerance, like unity, but it will demand that you deny the name of Jesus. That is the dividing line. Now that you've seen the truth, the question is, what are you going to do about it? You can't just know. You must choose. Reject the illusion, reject the lies, reject every system, religious or political, that denies the lordship of Jesus Christ. Because the Masonic beast system is here, and the only way out is through the narrow gate. Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the road that leads to destruction. Matthew 7:13. Expose darkness, stand for truth, and don't be afraid to question everything. If this video opened your eyes, like, share, comment, subscribe. We need warriors right now, not spectators, because the battle is already raging, and you were born for such a time as this.